Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and today is Arcfall Day. This means we are here with the monthly midday TLDR video. In this case it's rather too lazy, don't read. But as usual I'm gonna go through the announcement, or in this case announcements, from Scopely about what's happening tonight at Arcfall. And the new arc is Deep Space Nine Retribution Part 1. And there will be some new additions to the game, I can tell you that. And we are going back to Deep Space Nine, as you've seen, and with that to Bajor and to the Delta Quadrant in the end. There will be a new feature called Solo Outposts that we will talk about quickly. Of course, everything that will be added tonight in the next 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the amount of stuff coming in. I will make single videos about all the new stuff as usual, but let's have a quick look at what they're announcing. The Solar Outpost will be a bit more complicated, I already know that one. Also, we will have a new building. Last month we got a new ship. Of course, this month we get a new building. That's the Outpost Control Center. There will be a new refinery. There will be new missions, new officers. Not one, but 2 this time. New Chaos Tech and a new Battle Pass. And they said they did some quality of life updates. We will see how this will work with that. But let's first talk about the new missions. In this case, they haven't written anything about the missions with regard to the ops. And that is because everything here is ops 51 plus. That's why I said announcements. We will have a look at the second announcement for Ops 20 to 50 in this video as well. So we'll have the week, in the week 1 we will have a mission, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then we already come to the new solo outposts. And here you see it's something only for Ops 51 plus, and there it gets a bit complicated, but in this video I will make it short. As I said, I will make a full video on the outposts as soon as I can. I hope that you will see my outpost video on Thursday morning, which I will film tomorrow then. But the problem is the amount of outposts there. It's 180 overall. I can already tell you that, but spread over the different levels. And I'm quite sure they will be quite crowded, because you can kind of take one of the outposts. Yeah, you need outpost strike directives to launch this, and then you use several ships against it. And with a new building, you can increase the number of ships you can use. Then you defeat this outpost and take it over. And in this output, you can activate some buffs just for this holding time of that outpost after you got it, and the ships you attacked it with will be docked on that outpost. And then there will be retaliation attackers against you that will attack the outpost. And that over, if your ships survive, over about 6 hours. So for 6 hours, your ships are stuck in that outpost, and while you are fighting for rewards. And then you take those rewards, and either when your ships are destroyed or you spend the full 6 hours in that outpost, you get your ships back, and they will just float in space. They will not be sent back to the dock, if I understood it correctly. And then all the buffs are gone that you activated in that outpost, and you will just take the loot that you got to the refinery. So here's the quick one again. Conquer an outpost, endure escalating attacks from retaliation attackers. The longer you hold, the more loot you get, and while you can have it, you can use temporary outpost upgrades. And in the refinery, you can get Parsteel, Tritanium, Dilithium, and their Sigma variants. You can get refined crystal gas and ore. You can get USS Vengeance blueprints, depending on the levels, of course. You can also get shards for the new officers we talk about later. And you can get some extras like the hijack refits we talked about in the Augment arc, and so on. And there are different outposts we will talk about in a second. Then there's the new building. That's the Outpost Control Center, also Ops 51 Plus, of course. There you can get those outpost control schematics from your gift section if you are Ops 51 Plus, and then build it as usual. You have to upgrade it with common outpost control cores and later rare outpost control cores, and you get those via outpost activities, the outpost battle pass, as well as from the store. And the building will bring you loot increase, weapon damage against those retaliation, against those outposts, hull health points, material fragment production for extra Sigma and stuff, and storage capacity and fleet sizes for the outpost attacks. And then there is this thing they call the material fragment generator, where you get material fragments that can be exchanged for refined materials, and it works like other station generators, and it must be collected like with your power steel generator, for example. And G5 get uncommon, rare, and epic materials. G6 and G7 get uncommon and rare materials. So it will be interesting when we talk about this building itself after I build it. And let's talk about the different outposts here. They are created for different levels. There are outpost entities that look, those are independent outposts, the first ones. They start at level 51, and they are in certain systems. Here in the announcement, you can always see the systems where they will be. And they have different buffs. The different kind of outposts have different buffs. Then there's the Cardassian solo outposts, level 53 to 80. The systems are listed again. They have their own kind of abilities. I want to go through all the different ones in detail. This one is bringing Apex Shred and a lot of other things. Then we have the node solo outputs. There you can see the levels as well from 53 to 80. They have different abilities than the Cardassian ones. Those have the psionic assault. And this is one thing with this automatic damage to your hull health. Hate that one. Then we have the Borg solo outpost. They have critical hit damage. A critical hit damage floor that you cannot reduce, and they have an isolytic burst. And then that was all of them. So you have to pick as well from your research and abilities which outpost you want to attack, which you can survive the longest. But looking at the number of systems, you will find them, and it's 180 overall. On some servers, it might be hard to find some that are free. So it will be... I'm trying to make a video for Thursday, but I cannot guarantee that it will be possible. Yeah, that's the reward bundles. We don't have to go through all the rewards here. We will talk about this in the outpost video and the refinery, etc. Then we have the new officers. The one will be the epic officer will be the SCT hierarch. That's something probably made up by Scopely. I have no idea about the hierarch now. If it's from some series, I do at least not remember her or him or whatever. And then we have an epic Nog. He was still missing from Deep Space Nine, so I'm happy he's coming in. Once again, another officer that's good for attacking a station like Gul Dukat and Adami, Vin Adami. Also, we will have some new prime nodes, of course, for the research, of course, that increase weapon damage against outposts, increase the loot with the outposts, and increase the amount of retaliation medals and retaliation plunder from the outposts. So that's probably the biggest shopping event this time in this arc. Then there will be new Chaos Tech, one for the Serene Squall for bonus transigen, and one for PvP. That's the biomimetic gel then. Will be interesting to see how they can be sourced, or probably only pay only for the beginning. And we will get a new battle pass. But in this case, there will be 2 main battle passes. The DS9 Retaliation Battle Pass features shards of Epic Officer Nock, while the new Outpost Battle Pass offers shards of Epic Officer the Hierarch. So will be interesting to see. And there's something else for Ops levels 20 to 50. We will talk about that in a second, but I just want to give you one more thing out of this one. The Vengeance event updates will be there. There will no longer be the USS Vengeance Blueprints Heroic SMS. A new blueprint pack will be added to the store. And the Vengeance is Mine will be there from November 4th and 5th. And the schematic salvage from November 4th and 5th as well, but that's only for Ops players, for players Ops 70 plus. There will be some more cosmetics, and there will be a community corner because Star Trek Fleet Command will have the 7th anniversary soon, so we will see how that is, and a lot of bug fixes, but still not enough fixes, as many fixes as I would hope for. But let's quickly go back to the announcements because we still have to need to look at the arc for Commanders Ops 20 to 50. That's Causality. And you will get a Discovery arc from 20 to 29. Voyager from 30 to 39. Relativity from 40 to 50. And there will be a Causality Battle Pass that will have a different Battle Pass. So the problem will be I will only be able to show you the Ops 51 Plus Battle Passes because my small account, which I'm building up on my German Let's Play channel, has just reached Ops 18, so I will not be able to see this one and at the moment. So I will not be able to make a video on the Battle Pass as usual, as I will do with the other 2. But the Causality one will not be able. But that's what you will get. I cannot see more about the events here or whatever. We will have to see that. What happens for everybody, and I may be able to show that later once my small account will go to Ops 20, so I will have to do that part a bit later, but in the beginning I will only be able to show the Ops 51 plus stuff before I can show the Ops 20 to 29 section of that game as well. But I'm out of Latinum and speed-ups and material on my Ops 18 account, so I will have to build that up before I can go to 19 and 20. That will not happen within the next few days, and I will not shop material there for that account, of course. If you are interested in building up from the beginning, I turned on the automated dubbing there, so you can have a look on my German Let's Play account as well. Even if you don't speak German, if you're interested in what it's like today to start a new account. It's very different to my last real start 3 years ago, a bit more than 3 years ago on my main server. So have a look. But I'm really curious to hear what you think about this announcement before it starts tonight and we all can see it. So please write in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.